Power has never been random in human history. It is always concentrated around whatever resource defined control in that era. Land shaped agricultural societies. Gold and silver sustained kingdoms. Oil fueled industrial empires. In the 20th century, finance became the center of the global order. Today, that order has changed again, quietly, without announcements, without most people noticing. The most valuable resource in the modern world is no longer physical. It cannot be mined. It cannot be drilled. It cannot be stored in vaults. It has no weight, no form you can touch, yet it shapes markets, governments, and everyday decisions. That resource is data. Most people think data is just numbers, charts, statistics. That assumption is understandable, and it is exactly why this system works so well. Because data is not information. Data is recorded human behavior. What you search for, what you watch, where you pause, what you ignore. All of it is behavior, and all of it produces data. Individually, these signals mean almost nothing. But when millions of behaviors are combined, they form clear behavioral maps. And behavioral maps make prediction possible. In the modern economy, prediction is power. The ability to anticipate decisions reduces risk. Reduced risk increases profit. That is why the most valuable companies today are not the ones that sell the most products, but the ones that understand human behavior the best. This economy does not announce itself. It works quietly. It prefers not to be noticed. Because when people realize they are producing value, they start asking questions. Silence is efficiency in this system. Historically, power belonged to those who controlled flows, trade routes, energy lines, financial systems. Today, the most critical flow is information, and information moves faster than any physical resource in history. Large technology companies now hold data reserves larger than the analytical capacity of many states. They can anticipate market behavior and social trends before governments can. This is not just an economic advantage. It is a form of power. That is why data breaches are no longer simple technical failures. They are strategic events. When data leaks, trust collapses. Markets react. Systems destabilize. At the center of this system is a simple reality. There's no such thing as a free service. If you are not paying with money, you are paying with behavior. Platforms do not primarily sell products. They sell forecasts. Advertising is the visible layer. Profiling is the real asset. Algorithms do not command you. They do not give orders. They rank options. They narrow choices. They make certain paths easier and others harder. The decision still feels personal. As data becomes more valuable, surveillance becomes normal. Measurement expands. What was once private becomes quantifiable. Behavior begins to determine future treatment. The problem is not technology itself. Technology is neutral. The problem is control. Who owns the data? Who benefits from it? And who cannot realistically opt out? Governments move slowly. They are bound by law and elections. Platforms move fast. They are global. And they often operate ahead of regulation. For the first time in history, a core form of power has shifted outside traditional state control. The future will not be a world without data, but it will be a world where one question becomes impossible to ignore. Who does data serve? Because in the modern economy, the most valuable currency is no longer money. It is human behavior.